Hey, what's going on everyone, it's the Chaz here bringing you a new video, and today we're going over a zombie deck that I've created. So yeah, I don't think that anyone's ever been dumb enough to try and make a zombie deck out of all the YouTubers on here, so I'm going to be the first. So I'm going to go over the zombie deck that I'm using and jump into PvP and try and use it. I haven't used it yet, this is a brand new build, and we're going to just see what we can do with it. I really want zombies to be a thing because zombies are one of my favourite types. Back about 10 years ago, I used to just run zombies all the time. It's my favourite type in the entire game, and I love zombies. So we're running the 3 Pom Princesses, which are essential, I think, because the rest of the zombies are pretty weak until they get more support. We're running the 3 Decayed Comrade. What he does is, when normal summoned, you can special summon a zombie tiger from your hand, and then you attach it, because it's a union card, you attach the tiger to this guy and it powers it up. And if this guy attacks your opponent directly, they discard a random card from the hand. So we're running the 3 tiger. When it's attached, the comrade dude gains 500 attack points, I think. Yeah. Increase the attack and defense of the equipped monster by 500. So he will gain 500 defense and attack, which is naff, because he'll only go to 1,500. That's why the Pom Princesses are there. I would run 3 of this guy if I had him, because he's a pretty strong, solid, basic zombie card, but I only have 1 because I've been avoiding that pack, it's not that great. So instead of running 2 more, we're just running 2 zombie dragons, 1,600 with a 0 defense. It would be stronger with 3 of these guys. There are a few other zombie cards in the game, but this is the set that I'm going with. And the spells and traps are just these. I'm running the Jar of Greeds just to try and pull the combo out quicker of getting them 2 together. And that's why you could run like Switcheroo, but I don't want to keep using Switcheroo because it's going to get nerfed in the next few days. So I'm running Endless Trap Hell, so I can keep using the Jar of Greed, so then they'll keep getting shuffled back into my deck, and then I can keep using them. So it's like Shard of Greed, but with jars. And we're just going to see what this can do. We're most likely going to lose all 3 battles, but if we pull out a win, that'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping that the next mini box that comes out, will have some zombie support, because I'd love zombie support. Even if we had Zombie Master, what he does is you can discard a zombie card from your hand to special summon a zombie from your grave. It would really help out the game, well, zombies. And it's not too like OP that will break the game either. Zombie Master would work really well in this game. But there are some really strong zombie cards which I don't think they will ever add, like Michizuri. When that zombie monster's in your grave, you can banish it and special summon any zombie from your grave. It is pretty insane. And then we won't get like plague spreaders anytime soon, because they are synchros. So we're going against a Yami Yugi deck. So let's see what we can do. Full monster hand, not bad. It'll be better if we had a tiger. But he's being very defensive, so I might just set the Pom Princess. It's the best set. And set down the enemy controller just in case. Pom Princesses are there just to weaken all the monsters. This is most likely going to be a Gravekeeper deck. And I'm trying to use this deck in pretty high up gold, which is pretty dumb, but yeah. So as you can see, it is Gravekeepers. Oh, he's going to return that to my hand as well. This is not going to go well for us, because we really needed him to destroy that card. I'll take the 1,400, but I think I'll enemy controller the spear. I don't even know why I'm trying this. I thought I'd challenge myself with a really dumb deck. And you never know, maybe the developers see this video and they're like, yeah, zombies do need support, because they are really, really weak. The best zombie in the game is definitely Pom Princess. And we got all 3 of them and nothing else. We're most likely going to lose this, my opponent's next turn. I don't think this deck's strong enough to actually do well. Because these guys are just not strong enough. Why is he not attacking it? He probably thinks it's a 4-star ladybug. And I can't summon anything else yet for the simple fact there might be a mirror wall or anything, but what I'm gonna do is just be risky, summon, because my life point's already pretty low. And this will search out his back row just in case he's got anything. And then next turn he might attack into it. Unless he's got Windstorm, then I'm screwed. Like I said, if he had Windstorm, I'm screwed. Would be in pretty good shape if he actually destroyed my face down first turn instead of returning it to the hand, but because right now his monsters will be weak enough for this dude to go in. But yeah, we can't win now. I don't think there's any way that zombies can be good.
Here we go. My monster attacks.
I'm gonna just show. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss. For my next duel, I might just showcase a different deck because yeah, he's still refusing to attack the face down.
Your dueling spirit is quite remarkable.
I'll draw into a twister. Yeah, this just didn't go well. I'm just gonna surrender. I did have faith that it will actually be able to do at least anything, but this deck just did nothing. We just gotta pray and wait and hope that the next box has some good zombie support. Because it seems like everything else is getting support, but zombies are being left out. It just needs like a few spells or traps, or just 1 or 2 more monsters, and then I think it'll be viable. So let's showcase a different deck. Let's see what I've got for you. Because
This is going to be such fun.
Toon deck, that's not complete yet. I wonder what this random one is. And if you guys want, I'll make a video showcasing like all of my decks for different characters. Oh yeah, I've been using that in PvP. Well, I use that in silver to get out of silver into gold. A pretty easy beatdown deck. I won't use that. If it's extra mil, I'll use it and showcase this. It is. I'll showcase this for you guys. I should have just showcased this one altogether instead of trying zombies. I'll use my extra mil deck. Because what this does is it allows you to get, if you're running 3 warm worms, you can get 6 warm worms if you think about it, because extra if you keep drawing 2 warm worms every time. And you could even get 7 warm worms, because you could play that spell card, which allows you to get a monster from the grave, put it face down when you're filled. I forgot what it's called. But if you run that, you'll be in pretty good shape as well. So if we lose a rank, and we're probably going against a Relinquish. It works pretty well against Bandit Keith decks because they like to search the deck and thin it down pretty quickly with the Thunder Dragon strategy.
Do you realize you've humiliated Duel? It's my turn.
The reason for the Enchanted Javelins is to gain life points and lose them, so we can get extra a lot better. Let's just pray that doesn't return a card to our hand, because that's so tedious. We're going to use Cup of Ace. And we'll set both of these, just to be safe. I really do think that this Shadow Scout is a lot better than the Warm Worm for mill decks. Oh, it's a clown deck. So clowns. Yeah, I'll keep that. So he's gonna draw 3. Jerry Bean. Class Clown. Any spells? Desert Sunlight. This is not gonna go well because he's gonna just destroy him when they're face down on the field. Yeah, because he'll just be able to swap that to defense and destroy it before it even gets flipped. This is like the worst. And that's most likely going to be a statue as well. So right now, I'm going to set this. Activate Shadow Grave, not Shadow. And set this, just to be on the extra safe side, but no matter what, one's getting returned to my hand and the other one's getting destroyed by the clown. But we have 14 cards, he's got 11, so it's still looking pretty good. And with extra, you draw 2 copies of 1 card, so you're not milling your deck out too crazy. There we go, both of them got destroyed. Only if those Warm Worms. I think the Warm Worms effect would activate. And now we can flip all 3 of them into attack. Yeah, that'll do over 2,000 damage, or I'll be pretty safe to get an extra off. Is he going to attack? Here we go. So I'll activate 1. So there's 800 and the 1,200. So that we've just taken 2,000 damage, but we've still got 4,000 life points, so it's great. And then we can extra and hopefully pull something good. Shadow Scout again. This would have been perfect if it was facing anything but. I think we would have won by now if it was anything but clowns, I think. Because the 2 Shadow Scouts in the grave, that will be 6, 9, and then 12. Yeah, we would have won. Oh. Yeah, he's just going to flip the clown and then destroy this. If it was anything but clowns, we would have won. Yeah, this is not going to go well, because then, yeah, next turn he can Blade Rabbit the next card. I swear this deck does work, though. If it wasn't facing clowns. So we can't extra here, but we can gain 2,000 life points. And just set this. We can still win, I think. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see. Because I think I run 3 Supremacy Berry, so... And most of his monsters are pretty weak. And then that'll destroy this scout. If I get a couple of ace and draw into, like... We'll be able to extra this turn. So hopefully we get Warm Worm. So we're about to take 2,000.
I attack your life points directly.
We would have already won if it wasn't clowns.
My monster attacks you directly. I end my turn.
So we can activate extra extra.
You know my draw.
Ooh,
Draw.
that's actually pretty tasty.
I set a card face down. I set a card face down.
And then we just wait.
I end my turn.
We're still beating him because he's got 8 cards in the hand and we got 11. 8 cards in hand, 8 cards left in deck. Now 7.
Bad. This'll pack a wallop. My monster attacks you directly.
So I'm just going to turn that off so he doesn't see the activation on the apples. And then I'll activate it again.
My monster attacks you directly. Oh! I have no intention of quitting. I anticipated that, of course.
I'll just activate 1 for now.
Flip over my face down card. I'd like you to meet my monster. I special summon a monster. I attack with a monster. I end my turn. Draw.
Oh, another golden apples. This is insane.
I set
So we'll be able to extra next turn. Hopefully pull warm worm.
I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw.
He's probably going to attack from the rabbit down again.
Battle time. This'll pack a wallop.
Yep.
My monster attacks you directly. Oh! I'm far from done.
He just seen that I have another apple, but he's still going to go for the attack.
Your life points direct. Oh! I'm far from
So right now, I'll activate both of them.
simple-minded fool. I flip over my figure. I'd like you to meet my monster.
If it's going to allow me to,
She'll summon a monster.
which it didn't.
I've got this in the bag.
I don't know why, but yeah, it should have allowed me to activate both of them.
Everything is still proceeding as I envisioned.
So extra, hopefully we get a good card.
I draw.
So we draw into 2 warm worms. So we'll set the warm worm. This, we could still win this. Come on.
I end my turn.
Because he'll have to turn one of his monsters into defense if he doesn't have a sunlight, which I think he does.
My monster's effect activates.
That's still good. He still mills.
Simple-minded fool. My monster's effect activates.
So he's got 2 cards left.
Battle time. This'll pack a wallop.
I'll turn that off.
Pack your life points directly.
Turn it back on auto.
You ask nicely.
Oh no, I messed up. Oh god. I thought that I could have taken the first attack and then apples the second one.
You're down for the
Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad, guys. Sorry. I actually made a misplay. I misplayed. Because, yeah. We could have still won that. If that apple's there, he's clown attacked into the apples next turn, set worm. And then I think we would have been sorted. And I've been deranked to gold 3. I was in platinum at one point in this season. I think it was plat 2. But then I started trying these crazy decks for you. And like testing these insane decks for some reason. And yeah. But I don't mind like losing rank testing decks because I like making decks and testing new stuff and then obviously sharing it with you guys so you can give it a go. So we just need to hope this isn't a Taya burn deck. It'll be funny if it's mill deck versus mill deck. Duel standby. I don't think she can kill us though because we run the supremacy berries.
my turn.
And because most of the deck are spells, we'll just set this guy.
I set a monster.
We need to set as many cards as possible just so she doesn't burn us too badly.
I set a card face down.
Yeah, because if she can't kill us this one turn, we'll flip that. And then she'll probably have to discard 3 cards. Because most of the cards are spells. Yep. And if she doesn't kill us this turn as well, we can... Oh, only one. So she's going to regret this. Because right now we can Supremacy Berry. Then we can set that. Spell. Spell. And spell. So all 3 of them are getting discarded. I'm going to actually attack into a face down as well. I just want to see what it is. And that's completely fine because now she's only got 9 cards left in her deck. We take 800 when that gets flipped, but she has to remove 3. So she's gaining more cards. Plus if she attacks into... She should attack into it. Oh, she's milling herself out now. 4 cards left. Can she take all my life points off? That's the question. How funny would it be if we extra'd into 2 Supremacy Berries? I don't think she can actually kill me. 2 cards left. And there's the Burning Lance. Yep. Surrendered. Because that deck space round taking 4,000 exactly off you, I think. Because it's like 3 spell cards do 500 each. And yeah, by playing the berries, it made me basically invincible to a deck. There was no way that she could get enough damage off. Or she would have just decked out the turn after. So let's see what we can do. I really want to face a Harpy deck. Because it can work extremely well versus Harpies. After this duel, I'll showcase the deck to you as well. It's still not perfected because I need one more Warm Worm. And then I think I can add a few extra cards to make it even more better. Oh, an Odeon. I wonder if it's Chain Burn. It'll be pretty funny if it's a Chain Burn deck. So, oh, there we go. That's a card that I haven't shown you yet. Does counter blow. If they attack me directly, the monster gets destroyed. If this is burn, that'd be funny. Because I've been showcasing an Odeon burn deck over the last few days on my channel. If you haven't seen them, I'll check them out because it's a pretty powerful Odeon burn deck. It's probably going to set 3. Oh, Shard of Greed. That works out in our favour. Means he'll be drawing more cards. And there's a 1-worm. So we'll set a 1-worm and a scout and just end our turn. Because if he allows that shard to go to 3 and then draws, we'll be in good shape as well. Unless he's running Gravekeepers and destroys our face downs. But he'll activate our 1-worm, so... Let's see what he does. He just ends his turn. I think he's just waiting for the shard. I'll start flipping the Shadow Scouts when I've got Golden Apples or a Javelin, just so I can gain some life points back when he attacks him. I think he's running a mill deck as well. That'd be pretty funny. Right, so we're both on 14 cards.
And now, I summon a monster in attack position.
Oh, that's fine.
I set my card face down.
So let's see which one he attacks. Okay, he attacks now.
That's time to make my move. Draw.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't attack and he just keeps doing this, it's fine. It's completely fine.
I set.
Because as soon as we're both on like a few cards each, I'll just flip the scouts and he'll instantly lose.
I end my turn.
Because he won't be able to draw into the 6 cards.
My turn. Draw.
So he ends his turn. If he's going to play like this, it's fine. As soon as he, like I said, as soon as he hits 6 cards, I'm just going to activate Shadow Scouts.
Draw. I end my turn. You're falling into my trap.
You just haven't realised it yet. I wonder what he's waiting for.
I set my monster face down.
Do.
Time.
There we go. Now he's deciding it's a battle.
I'll cut you down.
So there's one Shadow Scout down.
I attack with my monster.
But right now I'll activate Enchanted Javelin, just so I gain some... I think it's 2,000 I'll gain as well.
Activate a face down card.
Oh no, it's not, because the effect didn't activate yet.
Activates. Just as I expected.
Let's see if he draws into any spells.
Monster's effect
Cobra.
activates.
Attack and receive. Yeah, he's running a burn deck. So there's a burn deck. I think he knows he's lost. Cause I'm never going to attack him. The only way he wins is if he draws burning lands and then starts just activating spells left and right. So what's he doing? He can activate something right now on his end phase. Oh, he had to discard a card.
Draw.
So we'll set another Shadow Scout.
I set a monster face down. I set a card. I end my turn. Prepare yourself.
The Des Counterblow actually does work pretty well when you can't draw monsters, and sometimes they're just too afraid to lose the monsters and leave the field open, so they'll won't attack you. Or you activate it when they're about to attack you directly, and then you... What's that? Ah, it's nothing. You wait for them to attack you directly, you activate apples, and then Des Counterblow destroys their monster, and you've got a token. It's great. Good card.
Time to battle.
So he's probably going to deck out by doing this, but it's fine.
Prepare to strike.
This will be 3 cards.
Attack with my monster.
Why not? Let's gain 1,500.
I activate a face down card. My trap activates. Simple-minded fool. My monster's effect.
Oh, that's great. We just got rid of a really powerful card.
Prepare to strike.
And he attacks into the other one. I feel bad for him.
Immediately.
So there's another 3.
Simple-minded fool. My monster's effect activates.
There's the Burning Lands. Oh, no, I do feel bad for him. He has to get rid of the Burning Lands. So his attack and receives that he's got face down are not going to work for him. And we'll win next turn because we've got the Warm Worms. And when you're extra into like 2 Warm Worms or like them apples from last game, it can be really good this deck.
Draw.
There's another Des Counterblow. I run 2. Just to be safe.
I set a monster face down.
And by doing that, we have secured victory. Actually, I'll set this just to be extra careful. I would activate that spot Shadow Scout, but he needs room on his field to summon a monster. So he's got 1 card left in his deck. He has to win this turn, I think. No.
A new horror awaits you.
Oh, it's tributing.
Tribute summon a monster.
Oh, that's not good enough. And
I set my card face down. Let's battle.
yep, we've won.
I'll cut you down. I attack with my monster.
So he attacks with that.
You did exactly
Top card, top two cards of his deck go down, even though he's got one. So he can't draw into a next. He can't draw. Yeah, we've won.
Attack with my monster.
And
My monster's effect activates. I'll cut you.
just for the fun, we'll activate this.
You did exactly what I thought you'd do. I flip over my face down card.
We'll flip both of them. Why not?
Simple-minded fool.
There we go.
I anticipated that, of course.
Just to show him what we had.
Anticipated that, of course. My continuous trap activates. That ends my turn.
We can just end our turn and win. But I'll extra just to see what we get. 2 copies of.
Draw.
2 couple of aces.
Draw.
Do you know if we flip tail? Oh, we can't activate it because he's got no cards. We end our turn and win.
I end my turn. Prepare yourself. You come far and learn.
There we go. But as you can see, if it's an attack-heavy deck like with Harpies, if you just keep drawing into your monsters, you can do really well because they'll just keep attacking your Warm Worms, and they'll just keep losing more and more cards off the top of the deck. And then you can just be using your berries to gain 2,000 life points back to activate extra and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'll just go over the deck real quick for you. It's still in work, but this is what I'm working with so far. So I've got the 2 Warm Worms, I need 1 more, and then I'll be set. The 3 Shadow Scouts, you saw how clutch they came. They draw 3 cards, discard all the spells they draw. 3 Supremacy Berry. You could run like other heal cards, but I love these ones because you gain 2,000 if your life points are lower than your opponent's. So that's like a free extra if you think about it, because that's 2,000 life points. You need 2,000, lose 2,000 to activate extra. I run 1 shallow, the Shallow Grave, just to get something from the grave, put it back on field. The Cup of Ace, it helps draw you cards, or it helps mill your opponent's cards. Golden Apples to stay alive, and you saw what the Golden Apples do. Discount blows to destroy the monsters, and then the 3 Javelins to gain health. Just for the extra. You don't even need the monsters really, because if you get the Golden Apples and then get Discount to blow, and just the Javelins on their own, you can survive for like quite a lot of turns. Because they'll just keep trying to kill you, you keep gaining life points, extra, more Golden Apples, it can get insane. So yeah, that's the deck that I'm working on, and I showcased in the last duel, the last 2 duels. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you got any deck if I can speak, if you got any deck I can't even say the word right now, so I'm not going to try. If you got any decks you want me to try out, just leave it down in comments. I'll give it a go. I'll try and make a deck based around whatever you say and showcase it. As you can see, I'm doing these in high gold just so it's a little bit fair. So I'm versing a little bit of everything. There might be some Relinquish, some Harpies and everything, and all that jazzy stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.